everyone, welcome to Real English Online. Today we're back with the Proficiency series. So these are some hard words all to do with types of looks. And in English we have lots of types of looks, alright? And so as I said before, this is perfect for people for CAE or CPE or ECPE doing, proficiency exams, or those brave souls out there who just want to know everything about English. Alright, so let's have a little look, shall we? So here are the words, okay? There's 8 of them. They're going to be coming fast. Alright? So to glance at, to stare at, to catch a glimpse of, to glare at, to gaze at, to peer through, to examine, and to peep through. Alright? So let's go for it. The first word here, okay? So to glance at. If you glance at something, basically you're having a very, very quick look at it. So maybe you would glance at the television, maybe you would glance at your watch, or glance at a person walking by you on the street. Yeah? Like this guy. He's glancing at his blingy watch. Yeah? Okay, so to look out for a short period of time, and an example, he glanced quickly at the clock to check the time. I don't think he recognized me. He glanced at me and kept on going. Alright, to stare at. So this is kind of the opposite, okay? We probably know this one. If you're staring at something, you are looking at something for a very long time. Alright, so you could stare out the window, or maybe stare at someone. Alright, for a variety of reasons, like this person here is staring. Alright, to look at for a long time. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I just stared in disbelief. I just sat staring at the view for hours. So obviously the view was very beautiful. Yeah? I stared into her brown eyes. Oh, the romance. Next. Okay. We have to catch a glimpse of. Alright, so if you catch a glimpse of something or someone, you see it, and then it's gone. Alright, so you see something for just an instant and then it's gone. Like here, you can see there's a crowd of people. Maybe you recognize someone you know, you see them and then they're gone. Alright, to see something for a short period of time. I caught a glimpse of John in the crowd, but then he disappeared. Fans waited outside the hotel to catch a glimpse of their star. Yeah, so like famous people, when they come out of the hotel, you see them being like chaperoned into their limo and stuff like that. So you just see a glimpse of them. To glare at. Now this is a great one. A glare is kind of like you're staring, but in an angry way. So if someone's glaring at you, they are like not happy. Okay, so maybe your parents would glare at you, your teacher would glare at you, and as you can see, this wee kid, he's giving it some. Alright? He's glaring. So to look at someone in an angry way. My parents glared at me. I knew I was in serious trouble this time. I don't know what I said, but she just sat there glaring at me. And also, there's another meaning, okay? So the sentence is in orange here, there's a second meaning, alright? So I can't see anything because of the glare from the sun. So maybe if you're driving, then the sun is quite low, it blinds you, a glaring light. Okay, so that's another meaning of this word. To gaze at or gaze into. Yeah, very similar to stare here. Alright, so you can see this lovely lady here is staring out the window, obviously very bored. To look at for a long time again. We sat at the beach, gazing at the sunset. Your eyes are so beautiful, I could gaze into them all day. And that's my chat-up line. I don't want anyone else out there stealing it, huh? My line. Remember where you got it. To peer through or peer into, alright? So if you're peering into something, like maybe it's dark, it's nighttime outside, and you're looking out through the window, you're peering into the darkness. Yeah, like this cat. Poor thing. It's raining outside and you see the cat peering through the window, looking like a drowned rat. to look at for a long time again. He peered through the window to see if anyone was home. I peered into the darkness to see who was coming. Freaky. Alright? And to examine. Alright? So if you're examining something, just remember like what a doctor does. Okay? So hopefully, if you're being examined, you're being checked very closely. Alright? So you're picking something up, having a good look at it. So you can see here this optician is examining the man's eyes, or the patient's eyes. To look at something closely and carefully in a kind of like studying way, so you're being very thorough. The doctor examined my sore leg to see what the problem was, and the detective examined the crime scene for evidence. And finally, to peep through, alright? So this is when you've kind of got like a keyhole or something, and you are trying to peep through. You want to see what's happening on the other side. So it's kind of like a sneaky look. So you can see here, if someone rings your bell, sometimes you have a little peephole, okay, that you can have a little look to see who's outside, to check whether you want to open that door or whether you don't. Okay, so to look sneakily or secretly. I tried to peep through the keyhole to see what was happening next door. Naughty, naughty. I peeped round the corner to see if they had seen me. So you're kind of like, if this is the corner, you're kind of going like this. Yeah? So you want to see, but you don't want to be seen. Okay, so as per usual, here's your little quiz, guys. Okay, so try and match the words to their pictures. I hope this has been useful. Look out for part 2. Bye for now.